that show a heart, there ain't no beating, make 'em. I might turn my chances to a mansion in the Atlas too. Look, everything you see I got from hard work. No cap, let them kill my flame before I start first. No facts, let them run their mouth until they jaws hurt. How you trying to walk before you crawl first? I used to be so on the fence and I rose to defense of myself, now they shook like whoa. Soon as I noticed the rift and I broke it and split, my slice of the pie don't fold. I let the fire inside of me grow. Try to deny me, you already know. I'ma go harder and stronger and spit at you longer until I get paid when I'm old. I need $1 billion for every new rhythm I come with and every new flow that I bless. I know I'm different because I'm indifferent, cause y'all playing checkers and I'm playing chess. What's the result? I'ma give you one guess. Try to provoke, I'ma leave you a mess. I'm getting ditches with every new pivot, cause literally I got my eye on the check. I don't wanna hit it, shoulda, coulda, woulda, coulda. Never been the one to quit, never back down to the pits that I face when it gets in my face and I don't step up, ill-equipped for the chase. I know it's hard to keep up with the pace. We printing money like it was a race. We getting plenty, it's funny how y'all living bummy and we out here cutting the cake. Yeah, and I can't lie, I done pulled so many strings, now my hands tied. I don't really listen to them dudes, call me anti. I ain't with the waiting for attention, I'ma take mine. They threw dirt all on my name, I turned it to a landslide. Try to pull my call, I call your bluff like it's a landline. It's that show a heart, there ain't no beating, make 'em. I might turn my chances to a mansion and the Atlas to my mattress, look.
They threw dirt all on my name, I turned it to a landslide. Try to pull my call, I call your bluff like this is landline. They threw dirt all on my name, I turned it to a landslide. Try to pull my call, I call your bluff like this is landline.
Ay,
you got me?
yeah.
Who's up?
Yeah. What? She got me like,
Yeah. I'ma keep it simple. Turn a sportage to a benzo. Like shawty, where your friends though? On that, we jumping on. Yeah, crescendo with after. Like girl, here's your Uber. You know that I'm super duper when I flow with.
Of course.
That's 14. One more.
All right, so we're down 14. That was game 2. We're gonna just head out right now. It's okay. No shame to our game. All right, let's talk this out. All right.
That wasn't great.
This is
Still very early in the season here, but Teams Greg beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talents. Rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We'll see Wiggins and Green playing the forward spots. Stephen Curry's out there with MP. And it's Wiseman in at the 5. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Suggs. No good on the 3. MP right side. He tries for 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. It's a 3-point game. Here's MP. Lays it in off the breakaway. MP's got 5 points so far.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Now here's Fultz. His last outing, he had 18 points. It's good.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open. You know, one of the best sights from the NBA in my mind in 2022 was seeing Markelle Fultz on the court again. It was a long road back from his torn ACL, not to mention the issues he had with the frozen shoulder early in his career.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Jamal Mosley. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Appreciate that, David. Interesting report there, GA. The team focused on what it can do offensively.
Bottom line, in this league, you have to score points. Sounds like they have a plan.
Yeah, and we'll see how it reveals itself, that plan. If the theory is proven right, they'll have a nice foundation to work from.
And for a player who relies on quickness and mobility like Fultz, an ACL injury can be devastating.
Well, trust me, I haven't had one, but I know enough guys who have, and it's a tough injury for any player to come back from a torn ACL. And Markel had to work extremely hard every day for a year and a half. All credit to him for putting that kind of effort into his rehab so he could get back out on the court.
And the dunk. MP.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Green passes to MP. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, cans it from downtown. MP's got 13.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Yeah, they were really close right there. Just couldn't string together a few key plays to help get them over the top for the win.
Orlando make
substitution on the court.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Into the lane.
I tell you what, you look at the youth of the Magic and the talent they have all throughout the roster. I think it's just a matter of time and season before this team takes a really big jump forward.
And you know, Clark, the Magic have collected their young talent in a number of ways.
Yeah, I like the diversity of accumulation, if you will. They've traded for some. They've drafted most. They know when their timeline is. The Magic, I think, have done a really good job with their rebuild.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We'll see Wiggins and Green play in the forward spots. Jordan Poole is out there with MP. And it's Wiseman in at the 5 spot.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Wagner after the made shot from MP. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Carter kicks to Wagner. Shot clock at 5. From the stripe. It's rebounded by Golden State. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped a game in this series last year.
You know, it was 1-1 split from two teams on the opposite side of the standings. You know, as we've said many times, anything can happen when you play out of conference.
And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. A 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by.
Boy, Andrew Wiggins, the former first overall pick, showing off his passing skills there.
Orlando's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Fultz finds Carter. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And Wendell Carter Jr. Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
Hey, Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on him. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
Ross is checked in for Orlando. Green is checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Andrew Wiggins. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instinct and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
The place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
Here's MP trying to get open as Iguodala. And there's the bucket from MP.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Fultz. He has 6. Here's Banchero. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. And that's now 6 points for Paolo Banchero. Warriors leading by 23. Here's MP. Carter pulls it in. Orlando, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Ross with it. Now Green defending to the inside. And the shot goes in from Fultz. Fultz has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Green breaking loose. And there's the bucket from MP.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Ross. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Poole against Fultz. Shoots over Poole. Fultz, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
MP, no good. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. With the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And, you know, when Fultz is healthy now, he's a valuable part of this rotation. We've seen him make big strides lately.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in just a minute. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Filling the perimeter, it's Suggs and Wagner. And it's Fultz in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Now, here's Fultz after the miss from MP. Fultz kicks to Suggs. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So, what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Fultz, the pass to Wagner. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 4th assist in this one. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
It's time for T-shirts.
Pools checked in for goal.
Substitution on the court.
58 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. MP up top, guarded by Fultz. Here's MP. Drops it in off the fadeaway. MP's got 4 points this quarter.
And he continues to put in work in the paint.
Fultz the pass to Anthony. Isaac with the ball. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Fultz offline with his three.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. And it seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Pass to Carter. Down low. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Inside. And Kuminga throws it down.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after the... Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Great pace. Great.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. In it forward, it's going to be Thompson and Wiggins. MP is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Green in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. A shot by Anthony, no good. Warriors leading by 20. Now, here's Poole. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The leadership of the NBA Players Association. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint. He's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. MP's really making a difference here.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
You know, from the jump, he was on a mission. You could see it. It was clear. Going after hoops, no matter what the defense tried, they had a tough time stopping him. I think he could have predicted early on we'd be talking about him right here and right now. That's how good he's been.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Banchero kicks to Wagner. 3 on the clock. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's MP. It's the difficult fadeaway jumper. MP's got 30 points.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
To the middle. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Bamba.
He's showing he wants to be the man. Bamba has the hunger to step up in those big moments.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're up by 4. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. The Warriors making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the fourth. And here's MP for 3. They get it back. Green. And that one drops for him. And the Warriors lead by 6.
And you'll never see Draymond shrink away from the big moments. There is no lack of confidence in that young man.
Fultz, the pass to Banchero. Another shot. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
A huge reason why Banchero was selected first overall, because this team trusts him to be that guy.
Personal foul. 14-5.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. 15-5.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
For the Warriors, number 0.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Here's Fultz. Pass to Banchero. Over Green. Banchero dishes to Fultz. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
No fear from Fultz there. That's why people are really high on this young man. And he is ready to step into the big moment.
Timeout called the Warriors. They lead by 4. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 19 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
From the inbound, Bamba's shot is off. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
Nice assist there. Typically attacking with the scoring move. This time, Wiggins attacked with the pass.
The pass to Suggs. And a miss there on the triple. MP from deep three-point land. Can't get it to fall. So we see the Warriors get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks.
Hey, hey, you got me? Yeah. Yeah. What?
going on. It's all in front of me. I just have to go get it. Love. Love. It's a double tonight. I'ma cause a mic. Roll to the city. No say. And I gotta say for others. I'm trying to make it down. Won't do the
Trick or treat.
you could try to walk with me, but you can't step in my shoes. I'ma clear the room, I'ma go. Pain, I still. I got a whole lot to lose, but I got a whole lot of. It's only doing what I do. Breaking rules might make you don't lose. And I'll show you what I'm into. You say it changed up. You was trying to get your name up. I was here chasing paper. Sorry, hate to see you later. Alexander McQueen. That's what I like on my feet. But I could throw on that Dior. Give me more than he means. I could throw on that Supreme. But don't we past that? Where your stash at? Ain't no red cap in my last track. Let me pull up your dreams. Kick a cash out. Let me have 6 packs when it's free. I'm a back. The way you have that, but I'm still make a sneeze. Let me squeeze. Bad little Puerto Rican dude. Degrees. I'm rusty. And I can surely get you.
Happy Halloween to me, baby.
I can see everything I need. It's all right in front of me. I just gotta run and reach. Try to play with me. Money married for the jeans. I do this for all my. No, they stay 10 toes. Won't fold.
I just wanna slide. Parties in the sky like it's 2055. She said, boy, you nice. Boy, you nice. Heart cold like some water and some ice. Why would you sacrifice? Knowing you could your body by your side. I know cat. Like if dirt can't go back, you can see it in my eyes. But my kid never tried. All I wanted was some love. Trade that for big back on me now, but back then I don't really want friends, everybody fake, I don't got trust, but I just wanna slide, parties in the sky like it's 2055, she said, boy, you nice, heart
Score!
some water and some ice, I just wanna slide, parties in the sky like